Hello, and thank you for joining us on our big celebration of our 300th show of the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And you just heard Prewn with Perfect World. Before that, Alsarah and the Nubatones with Habibi Tal. And we started off with Fountains of Wayne, the classic song Valley Winter Song. Let's go to Prune. Lately, we've been all doing like a protest song per show, and this is definitely my protest song. They're out of Northampton, Mass, and basically a project led by Izzy Hagerup. She was saying that Perfect World is written from the perspective of a billionaire so bloated with wealth he drinks the baby's blood to stay fit and terrorizes the world for his own benefit.
Who could that be?
That did happen. There was a billionaire who intravenously transferred his own son's blood to him to stay younger.
I think there's one that's still doing it.
I could believe it. There's probably dozens.
But this is really cool. I just love this indie alternative, really out there kind of music.
It's dark and it's beautiful.
Yes. And before that, we had Alsarah and the Nubatones with Habibi Tal. Alsarah was born Sarah Mohammed Abu Nama El Ghadi, a Sudanese American singer, songwriter, and ethnomusicologist. And that's her stage name is Alsarah, which is basically a combination of her first given name and the Arabic definite article. So she's like the Sarah.
Hmm.
It's so good, such good music.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
the rhythm is just hypnotic, and the whole her whole presentation is hypnotic.
Absolutely. I also hear just the influences that she's drawing from all sorts of places. I hear some of her jazz influences. I hear the Sudanese music that she's studied, not just knows, but studies actively, and the kind of ways that she blends that all together.
And she was basically raised in, I think it was like the Springfield area. Her family moved over, and her and her sister, who was also a performer, an artist, and sings backup in this group.
Yeah, she's from Amherst, Massachusetts. That's where they ended up moving to.
Yeah. Well, this and she is, by the way, is going to be performing with her band, the Nubatones, on April 5th, Saturday, at the Racebrook Lodge in Sheffield, Mass. Out in the Berkshires. It's a gorgeous spot. If you're up for a little trip, you couldn't find a nicer place and a better band to see. And by the way, on April 5th, also, if you're in the Northampton area, the band LeFever from Northampton, who we've played many times, is going to be at the Parlor Room for their record release party. So you got a couple of great choices for next Saturday, the 5th of April.
Hmm. And then, of course, starting off that block, we had Fountains of Wayne with Valley Winter Song. And yeah, that Fountains of Wayne, one of the members is currently living in Northampton.
Yeah, Chris Collingwood.
Hmm.
They are an amazing band that formed back in 1995 in New York City, and they're named Fountains of Wayne after a lawn ornament store in Wayne, New Jersey. And they're best known for their Grammy-nominated song "Stacy's Mom." Fountains of Wayne, as you mentioned, Chris Collingwood moved to Northampton, has been there many, many years, and wrote most of his songs there. And he wrote the majority of the songs also for Fountains of Wayne. But Adam Schlesinger also wrote many, many of the songs there. And
Hmm.
unfortunately, Adam died from complications from COVID back in 2020. They're actually having, from the first time this summer, Summerfest Milwaukee, they are getting Fountains of Wayne back together. Obviously, without Adam, and they'll have a replacement for him on the band. I guess it's Max Collins from the band Eve Six will be doing that, and we'll see. Maybe they'll start playing around a little bit more, and we'll get a chance to hear them again. This song, Valley Winter Song, is all about Chris's love of the valley here in Western Mass, and he's got lyrics that are very close to us. Like, take a deep breath, girl, and meet me at the Bay State tonight. If you know the Bay State a great bar here in Northampton for many, 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 many years. And anyway, yeah, this is just such a beautiful song.
The first snow of this past season, I just instinctually turned on this song. It just was
No.
Oh,
the mood of the song was so perfect for that.
It is. It's just so gorgeous. Yeah, I can see sitting there watching the snowflakes fall and listening to this song. Can't beat it. So what do we have next, Violet?
So, for a final block on this show, we have a couple of my favorite discoveries I've made working on this show with Dayglow Foxes and Shagohod. Let's start things off with Shagohod. Here's The Rocket Scientist.